Hi and welcome along to AFTV Transfer Daily, the show that keeps you up to date with players that have been linked with a summer transfer move to Arsenal. Back in the UK, back at home, just chilling. Oh, that was a long tour. It was a brilliant tour of America, but a very long one, especially for us. We started off in Las Vegas, then Los Angeles, then Denver, Charlotte, Atlanta, Washington, D.C., lots of flights, home today, another long flight, and back in the UK. But it's good to be back. And it's so hot. I'm sweating here, man. I thought to myself, I'd come back to England, it would cool off a bit, come back, and here it's going to be the hottest day of the year ever. So bloody hell. But listen, it's good to be back in the UK. And as I said, a great tour of America. The team basically was unbeaten over 90 minutes. They lost that last game on penalties, but was unbeaten. So the team's been looking good pre-season. And I thought it was a very successful tour. Big at Arsenal America. They were fantastic. All the events that they put on in and around Arsenal being there. Big up Arsenal. They really did themselves proud with the way they treated the fans and everything. However, there's one burning thing that is still disappointing fans, and that is signings. Of course, we know that William Saliba is in. We know that Dani Ceballos is in, so that will be a total of 3 signings if you include Gabriel Martinelli. But still, we're waiting on those really big signings. Now, let's not forget what Josh Kroenke told us right at the start of that tour, which sort of coincided. It was around about the game when we played it in Denver, and that petition came out, which really had Arsenal shook. I know that for a fact. It had them shook. They responded to it, and Josh Kroenke said to all the fans, keep calm. Keep calm, he said. And these were his quotes. He said, I would say be excited. There's a few things that I know our group are working on, and a few things we hopefully have on the doorstep. Now, I'm presuming on the doorstep stuff was Saliba and Ceballos, maybe Tierney. But I'm still here waiting to be excited. I don't know about you guys, but I'm still here waiting to be excited. I've not seen nothing yet to get me excited. William Saliba is going back to Saint Etienne on loan for a season, so we're not going to see him for a year. There's nothing to get excited about Saliba for at the moment. Ceballos is coming in on a loan. Good signing, but I'm not getting super excited about Ceballos. You know, there's a lot of fans saying, could he be another Denis Suarez? And then what else have I got to be excited for right now? What about you guys? Are you excited? I mean, I got off the plane today and I run into this guy that I know is a Spurs fan, and he's excited because they're talking about the possibility of trying to buy Paulo Dybala for Juventus. That's the sort of thing that gets me excited if I was a fan. He's excited. I'm petrified. I'm like, if they get Dybala, they've been spending money this summer. What have we spent? What have we spent so far? We spent some money on Martinelli, 8 million. Saliba is set to be up to about 27 to 30 million. But we know we're not paying that up front. We know the bulk of that's going to be next year. And Ceballos is a loan deal. Why am I excited? Now, something that could get me excited would be Wilfried Zaha. If that was able to be done, that's the sort of thing that possibly would get me excited. But at the moment, it's still just talk. Wilfried Zaha, there's still no movement on that. Palace, as we know, they want about £40 million. Sorry, they want about £80 million. We offered £40 million in our initial offer, which was flatly turned down. And now we're hearing today that there's more complications with that deal because of Manchester United. Manchester United have got a 20% sell-on clause in that deal. When they sold Wilfried Zaha back to Manchester United, back to Crystal Palace, they sold him very cheaply. Now, they put that clause in there with the hope that, you know, if he moved on again in the future, they can make back the money that they really valued him at. now's that time. And now Palace have been trying to talk to Manchester United to get them to get rid of that clause. Manchester United, and you can't blame them, are refusing to do that. So this is one of the reasons why Palace wants so much money for him. Said to be up to £80 million. There's no way Arsenal are going to pay £80 million. There's also other clubs in the hunt. We're hearing that Everton are going to enter talks to talk to Wilfried Zaha, even though he would still like to come to Arsenal. Arsenal's his preferred destination. But at the moment, that deal is fully stalled. It is not happening at the moment. It is just ground to a halt since that £40 million bid. And as I said, that's the sort of thing that would get me excited. But there's no excitement there right now. Kieran Tierney, again, the deal is stalled. There was reports yesterday that the two sides seem to be kind of coming together. There's only a difference of a couple of £1 million on it. But at the moment, nothing is really happening on that deal. And again, how can I get excited? Kieran Tierney, 25 million. That would be quite an exciting signing. I think he's an exciting young player. But at the moment, not happening. Linked today with a Real Madrid player, another Real Madrid player. We seem to be going in to try and pick up a lot of the surplus players that are there. Mariano Diaz. Now, we've been linked with him before. He's 25, a Dominican Republic player. Valid at around about the £18 million mark. We were told, or the rumours are saying, that he didn't play in the friendly against Arsenal the other day because the owner of the club, the president of the club, should I say, said not to play him because they want to get rid of him. They want to sell him. They've got just a surplus of players there, and Diaz is surplus for requirements. Diaz has already come out a couple of weeks ago and said he doesn't want to leave Real Madrid, and who would want to leave Real Madrid? But it may not be down to him. And Unai Emery said to really like this player, really interested in him, and the Diaz links are back on again today. Again, would represent value for money signing. But does it get me excited? Diaz? No. Daniel Regani, we spoke about that one yesterday. Daniel Regani, that one is still all over the place today. The Juventus centre-back, we desperately need a centre-back. We all know that. He's still being linked today. As I said yesterday, the fact that Matthias De Ligt has come in and they've already got Chiellini, Bonucci, they may be willing to let Regani go. He is a very good centre-back. Would definitely be welcome signing at Arsenal. But again, at the moment, it's just speculation. We definitely, I think, some sort of decent centre-back would get me excited right now. But at the moment, that's still speculation. And Emile Smith-Rowe, I'm very interested on Smith-Rowe. I thought last year he was the best of our young players. He had a brilliant pre-season, followed it through, played really, really well in the Europa League. And then he went on loan to RB Leipzig, and then he picked up an injury, and it's really sort of halted his career. I think he was really playing really, really well. Well, there's a lot of talk today that he could be set for another loan move to Germany again, this time to Wolfsburg. Wolfsburg really interested in loaning Smith-Rowe. They really, really rate him at Arsenal, and they do see him as a player long-term that will figure in the first team, but looking to get him some game time. So Smith-Rowe, especially with Ceballos coming in, might be going out on loan, possibly to Wolfsburg. So as you can see, lots of excitement around, yeah? You really excited? Let me get into some of your comments here. Gosh, I'll tell you, I'm very frustrated at the moment. I really am. Cryptius says Regani would be a great buy, very underrated. I definitely agree with that one. Barkad says Robbie came to the USA tour with no signing. The tour has finished, still no signing. This club has no shame. Zoltan says Kroenke is mugging you off. We ain't going to buy anyone decent. And PJJC says nothing to do with transfers, but Willock over Xhaka in the squad. The one thing that is getting me excited at the moment is the young players. I thought on the tour, Joe Willock, Saka, Reece Nelson played really well in that last game as well. Eddie Nketiah, you know, these guys, you know, and as I said, Smith Rowe, even though he didn't play, but these guys are getting me excited. Robbie Burton, they're getting me excited because they look, you know, we really look, we've got some special talent coming through the ranks. However, if you want to get me excited, if you want to get the bulk of fans that I spoke to over in the States and the fans that I'm speaking to over here in the UK excited, we want to see a couple of big signings come in that truly get us excited. The time for words is over. We need some big signings. Listen, thanks for watching the show. It's going to be a hot one today, and we will be back tomorrow.